started. Alrighty, welcome everyone. Thank you for being here tonight for our beginners box class. We're going to be talking about this amazing, wonderful box of essential oils. And I apologize in advance because I sound like I have a frog in my throat. I guess maybe I do. But I'm really excited to be here tonight sharing with Susan and Darlene and Katie. And we're going to have a lot of fun sharing about this beautiful box. And the really cool thing about joining Young Living is that you can get started any way that you choose to with any products that you choose. But the vast majority of people who come into Young Living get started with an amazing box of essential oils. And if you're like me, don't be like me, but if you're like me, when I got my box, it sat on my counter for a few weeks and I was like, I don't really know what I'm supposed to do with this. And I kind of felt a little bit intimidated. So our goal by the end of this class is that you don't feel that way. You feel empowered and knowledgeable and ready to use your essential oils. So let me change this. Okay. So instead of feeling overwhelmed, we want you to feel empowered. So whether you're joining us live tonight or you're watching the replay, we are so grateful that you're here and we're excited to walk with you on your wellness journey. So just in case you don't know already, let me show you a little trick. You open your box. A lot of people don't know this, and I think some essential oils get thrown away and some other goodies. So when you open your box, it looks like this, okay? There's a little ribbon tab. And this part actually comes out, okay? And so then there's some other little information here, and this part comes out, and there's more goodies in the bottom, okay? So don't throw it away without getting all your good stuff out. So I want to tell you a little bit about me. My name is Myra Yarbrough. I have been using Young Living essential oils for over 10 years, which is so crazy to think about. And when I joined, I was actually just looking for really safe products to use around my children. And I was a young mom and I was just looking for alternatives, and natural health interested me. And what I discovered was so much more than just a box of essential oils. I discovered an amazing community of women supporting women and wellness solutions that I never imagined, and a community. And the community here is just really amazing. So Young Living stuck out to me in a few really impactful ways. The first being that they've been in business now for 28 years, and Young Living has set the standard for purity and authenticity. It's the oldest and most trusted global essential oil company in the world. And not all essential oils are created equally. The oils in this box and from Young Living are not what you're going to find at Walmart or Bed Bath & Beyond or Amazon. And so Young Living will never compromise our quality and our purity by adding synthetics or contaminants or cheap fillers, as a lot of other companies do. So Young Living has a process. It's called Seed to Seal. It's more of a promise. And we have corporate farms and partner farms and Seed to Seal certified suppliers that abide by this guarantee, this promise of authenticity and purity. And all of our essential oils go through extensive testing. Like, it's a crazy long list of tests that all of our essential oils go through, both at the beginning of the process and at the end of the process before they're ever sold. You can learn more about our testing and our 3 pillars of sourcing, science, and our standards at seedtoseal.com. It's a great website that's full of great information. So there are a few different ways to use essential oils, 3 specifically, and then under each of those, they're a little bit more in depth, but topically. So topically, you can grab an oil. This is not one from the box. It's just one I just grabbed, but you can put oil in your hand, rub your hands together, and make a tent over your face and just inhale. You can also easily dilute your essential oil with our very favorite carrier oil is Young Living's V6. It is amazing. It's super easy. This is my very well-worn bottle of V6, but it's super easy. It lasts a long time, and you can apply your essential oils to your spine, the bottoms of your feet. And my recommendation that if you're just starting, start slow, dilute, apply to the bottoms of your feet. You can also put essential oils into a roller bottle. And in your box, you get 2 little roller fitments that you can pop on top of one of your essential oils or 2 of your essential oils. The next way to use them is internally. So many of us choose to ingest our completely pure and safe essential oils. And ingesting has so many benefits, from supporting the digestive system to supporting the immune system. Basically, every body system can be supported by ingesting essential oils. You can ingest oils in capsules. Young Living sells capsules. You can also get them on Amazon. And I just want to make a quick note that the Vitality, the white labeled bottles that are in your box, are the same exact essential oil as regular labeled bottles. It's just they're labeled differently for different uses, but it's the same quality essential oil. You can also use your oils topically under your tongue. It's very quick to absorb into the bloodstream. You can put them in water. This is internally. You can put them in water for your digestive system. Digest, lemon, peppermint are amazing that way. You can also add them to your food, your recipes. I love to add oregano or basil to my tomato sauce. It makes everything taste so vibrant, I guess is a good word for that. You can also use essential oils in the nebulizer. I don't know if you know that yet or not, but it is a really interesting way to support the respiratory system. You can put a drop of essential oil in your nebulizer well with colloidal silver or saline. You can also use your essential oils. The third way is aromatically. Inhaling oils directly impacts the hypothalamus, which in the brain, which is just, it is the control center of your brain. And by inhaling essential oils, this can impact our sleep patterns, our mood, our behavior, our appetite, and the release of certain hormones. So when we inhale, you can literally open your bottle and inhale. It's super easy. And it is amazing how just inhaling an essential oil can impact how you feel. So you can take a deep breath, like I showed you earlier. You can put a drop in your palms, rub your palms together, and inhale a few times through your palms. You can also use your oils aromatically in a diffuser. This is the Desert Mist diffuser. It is a beautiful diffuser, has lots of different settings, and it is amazing for purifying the air, boosting the mood, creating a healthy atmosphere, a happy atmosphere at home or at work. And you can start with 6 to 8 drops in your diffuser. Now, just a couple of safety tips to remember when you first start using essential oils. Avoid putting oils directly into your eye or your ear. These are mucous membranes and the essential oils will burn. Now, if you accidentally do, I have accidentally done that, do not fret. Your eye will burn. It will also water. You can also use carrier oil. Remember that water and oil don't mix, okay? So you want to use a carrier oil if you need to dilute, and it will cool it right down. So don't panic. Also, if you're applying oils to young children, people with sensitive skin, and if you're a new oiler, I would highly recommend that you start out by diluting. You can use olive oil, you can use coconut oil, you can use jojoba oil. There are a lot of grapeseed oil is another one. If you choose to use a carrier oil like that, I also love V6. Seriously, I kind of balked at getting this when I first joined Young Living, and now this is the carrier oil that I love. It's just super convenient. So when you're applying oils on kids, if they're new to oils, just start by putting it on the bottoms of their feet. It's very easy, and the feet absorb oils very quickly into the body. I also want to remind you or share with you that using oils consistently is key. You don't have to put like 10 drops on the bottoms of your feet, but if you do a couple of drops on the bottoms of your feet consistently over time, you will see greater benefit and greater support to your body. If you are ingesting your essential oils and you want to put lemon or peppermint into your water bottle, Be sure you do in a stainless steel or in glass, not in plastic, because it will pull the petrochemicals out of the plastic into the water. So drink from stainless steel or glass when you're using oils. And the other thing I want to say is we're not doctors. We're not here to diagnose you or treat you. We're just regular people. We're moms who love to share wellness, and we want to help you live your best wellness and the most vibrant life you can. We're here to empower you. And the best thing that you can do is get your box and start experimenting. You can't really mess it up. So Darlene is going to take us right into our wonderful box of essential oils. And I think she's sharing about lavender, frank, and peppermint.
Hello. Okay, so every single oil that is included in this box is a treasure, and that is why they were specifically chosen. So you might hear us say, we love this oil. We love this oil. We use it for lots and lots of things. And that's because this particular box is hand chosen with oils that everyone loves and are used on the regular. And the three that I'm going to talk about is definitely no exception to that. These are fan favorites. I'm going to start with lavender. First thing I want to say about this is that this is not your grandma's lavender, okay? A lot of people will say, oh, I can't stand the smell of lavender. Well, did you know that most lavender that is sold is actually lavandin and is a different plant that is weaker, it's more powdery, and it is not this wonderful earthy smell that you will get from our lavender. So I want to start right away with saying that. But what you need to know about this bottle is that it's kind of like the Swiss Army knife of oils. That's what we love to call it because there are so many different uses for this oil, some of which I'll be talking about just in a second. I wish I could pass this around for you to smell it, but you're just going to have to find your friend who has some of this Young Living lavender oil so you can smell it. But this is going to be different than any lavender you've ever smelled. I can promise you that, and you are going to love it. Okay, so here are some of my favorite ways to use lavender. Diffuse lavender at bedtime. It's wonderful for calming and relaxing. And so many calming products are based on pure lavender flowers. So it has been known for centuries to be calming and supporting in that way. You could add orange, you could add frankincense to it. One of my favorite ways at bedtime is to diffuse lavender with Stress Away. I really like that combination. It's very calming. Also, you can put a drop in your mascara for healthy lash growth. You can put it on your skin after sun exposure. Just go ahead. You don't even need a carrier oil for that. Just put it right on there. You can swipe it inside your cheek. I love this one when the seasons change. Try it. It's unbelievable how well this works when you've got that itchy feeling or even itchy eyes. If you swipe it inside your cheek, it goes to work right away. You can apply a drop on bumps on your skin, bruises on your skin. Really think of it as a skin oil for sure. You can apply it to your wrists or your temples when you need to relax. It's great to have on hand for that. It's another great one for dryer balls. Have you heard about dryer balls? They're a wonderful, healthy alternative to using dryer sheets, which have lots and lots of toxins in them. Instead, you get the dryer balls and you can just put drops right on those dryer balls in your dryer, and it is a wonderful smell. You can also, I love doing this, put the Epsom salts in your bath, put a couple drops of lavender, add water. That is the biggest treat ever. One of my favorite ways to use lavender is when I get a surprise burn. Without carrier oil, if I have the red spot on my skin, you just apply lavender immediately and you apply it liberally, and it is wonderful what lavender will do for any kind of a burn on your body. It's excellent. We've been using it that way for years. Okay, the next oil that I want to talk about is frankincense. This is a must-have oil. It is grounding, it's calming, it is unique and rare. Ours is purely harvested, and no people were harmed in the harvesting of this frankincense, and not everyone can say that. So it's powerful for our mental health. I want you to think of this little bottle and link it to your mental health and link it to your skin, especially your beautiful face, and link it to your cells. So many of our body systems, including our nervous system and our immune system, can be supported with frankincense, but our cells really, really love frankincense. It's amazing to just put on your palms when you're having a stressful day. And like Myra taught you that technique of breathing it in, it's wonderful behind your ears, even on your chest. One of the ways that I love using frankincense is to put it directly onto my face every morning. I wipe it right on my face, and then I actually come right on down and I wipe it on my chest and around my chest. I also use it in wellness rollers. I use it in calming and anxiety rollers. I love it for my wrists, the back of my ears. That's some places I use it. I also like to take it and I like to press it right on the roof of my mouth to calm me down, especially when I'm having a lot of anxious thoughts and feelings, or if I'm spiraling. It is the best for that, to pop a lot of it in the diffuser and to just feel it right on the roof of your mouth. It will enter into your bloodstream that way. Sorry about the dinging. I don't know how to turn that off. Okay, also it's great for when you need to really calm down and relax, to put some on the back of your neck and then lay down. We love frankincense. I really recommend doing some Googling of your own regarding frankincense and cells. That is just a little tip that I have for you. Okay, the next one that I want to talk to you about is peppermint. Now, Myra mentioned to you right off the bat about the white labels. We have peppermint in this box, in the beginner's box, it comes like this with the white label on, which we call our vitality label. You can also purchase peppermint with the darker label, but what's the difference? So Myra explained, it's just the labeling. This is the exact same oil in these two bottles. This lets you know that peppermint is safe for ingestion. So the vitality labels, once you know that this has a white label on it, then you know that peppermint oil, all of our peppermint oil, is safe for ingestion. It's an FDA required label that when we recommend that you use it for ingesting, it has to have a separate kind of a label on it. And this is our solution, to have the white label on it so that you don't get confused. Can I take this internally? Can I not? But just know it's the same exact in each bottle, same peppermint. Okay, so peppermint oil contains menthol for an invigorating aroma, and it will give you that cooling sensation that helps fight fatigued muscles, that can actually physically cool you down and cool down your body temperature. It can cool you down on a hot day. You can take it internally, which is why they provide this peppermint. I love putting this in brownies. It's so good, that chocolate and peppermint taste. It's wonderful in water. You can use it internally to actually promote healthy bowel function, support your gastrointestinal system and comfort, and it adds a fresh minty flavor to your foods. I love using it just in my water. It's so refreshing. Okay, you can also put it on your temples at midday. You can diffuse it with lavender and lemon when the seasons change. I want you to remember that. Peppermint, lavender, and lemon. It's so wonderful for spring and fall when the seasons are getting you down or making you feel not your best. You can use it in your chocolate protein shake. I love using it that way. As I mentioned, use it in water. You can diffuse it for a pick-me-up. It's one of the ones that I use when I'm kind of feeling really sluggish in the morning. I love popping peppermint into the diffuser, peppermint and lemon in particular, because it really brightens me and wakes me up. And it also helps everything smell better. You can use it on your belly button and spine when you're feeling hot, or when you're feeling motion sickness. You can use it in your tummy roller because it will calm your tummy. I also like to diffuse it in my car because it helps keep me awake and lively when I'm driving instead of getting that monotonous feeling. So that's some of the ways that I love to use lavender. I love to use frankincense, and I love to use peppermint. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Star. Amazing tips for using those oils. Okay, Katie, you're up next.
I love all those oils Darlene was just talking about. And I like to combine some of them with the oils I'm going to talk with you about. But like she said, they're all fan favorites. Like I love every single oil in the starter bundle. So um, the first one I'm going to chat with you about is Digise, and Digise totally saved me tonight. It comes in the little Vitality, you know, it's got that white label, so you know you can ingest it. And then it also comes in a regular label, same. But that way we can talk about all the uses. I don't really ever put this in the diffuser though, but I do apply it topically. It's probably one of the stinkiest oils we have, but I think when you actually need it, the smell doesn't bother you. It's like you kind of crave it. And so there are some weird oils we have that I have craved like from the beginning. Imu Power is one of those. I think it smells like body odor, but there's something weird about it that I still like. I don't know, there's some weird draw to it, but probably because my body needs it a lot. Anyway, Digest. Digest is a combination, it's a blend, and it has, let me read these so I don't miss anything. So many good ones. It has tarragon, ginger, peppermint, juniper, fennel, lemongrass, anise, patchouli, and patchouli. And those are all digestive support oils. So this one is so great if you have any sort of upset stomach. So I literally like dumped this under my tongue tonight. I was remembering that Myra said this is one of her favorite things to do is put Digest under your tongue. And I ate normal food tonight. I don't know if it's emotional. I don't know what was going on with my stomach, but I felt like I was not digesting my food. So I just put a couple drops under my tongue and like instantly felt better. So it's really amazing how fast it works. If you can't handle the taste of it, you could put a drop on a spoonful of honey and eat it that way. Sometimes I put it with some honey and some hot water and sip on that. You might not like that if you don't love the taste of it, but the honey can help. Or you can just rub it on your belly. Like my kids ask for this all the time. And so we just rub it on their belly. I rub it on my belly. I was actually on a trip with these other ladies who were presenting tonight and I had the worst stomach ache. And I put so much Digest on me. Everybody was like, Katie, I don't want to be around you. You stink. But I felt so much better. So moral of the story, don't worry about how it smells. It works great. The next one I want to chat with you about, let me just make sure I didn't miss anything. Yeah, take Digest when you travel. It's so important to have it when you travel. And it helps if you're going too much or not going enough. So if you're having issues with constipation, use it. If you're having issues with diarrhea, use it. Whatever, it helps regulate your system. So it's not going to make you do something that your body isn't intended to do. It's just going to help with whatever imbalance you have. So don't have any fear when you're going to use Digest. It's not going to send you running to the toilet if, you know. So the next one is lemon, and lemon I have a hard time keeping in my house. I don't have even the little bottle of Vitality because I'm sure they all got used up. I have all these starter kits that I just went through all of them to try and find a Vitality one and they're gone. So clearly we use this one a lot at our house. So lemon is super uplifting. The citrus oils are all really uplifting. It helps support your liver and it helps support with a natural, gentle detox. So I put lemon in my water every morning. I make a cup of hot water and I add a little bit of Redmond real salt or some quality salt and I put a few drops of lemon in, and it's just a gentle detox for your body. This one, you can rub this on. I rub this on my belly or over my liver as well. And it's great in the diffuser. It's super uplifting, like we said. I love to pair this one with peppermint, like Dar just said. It helps with concentration and it just helps with energizing. It's not going to make you like crazy energetic, but combining it with the peppermint is always happy. Like I put that in the diffuser for my kids to be happier. So when people are fighting, we put lemon and peppermint in the diffuser and it's a miracle. Yes, love it in my water regularly. What else do we use lemon for? You can use it to flavor food, which is really great. Make lemon cookies, lemon sugar cookies, lemon frosting. We've put it in yogurt for yogurt dip. Lots of really good things. When you take this internally, it has antioxidants. It provides immune support, helpful for the circulatory system. Really, really awesome. Very refreshing. But this is one of those citrus oils that you don't want to put in plastic because it will eat up the petrochemicals and get that into your water. So make sure you're putting that in glass or stainless steel when you're adding that to your water or like a ceramic mug. Okay, last one I have to talk to you about is Citrus Fresh. Comes in this. Same. Citrus Fresh is awesome in the diffuser. It's a whole bunch of citrus oils. So let me read you which ones they are. Orange, grapefruit, mandarin, tangerine, lemon, and then it has some spearmint, which gives it like this crisp, a little bit minty, combined with all of the citrus oils, which is super uplifting. The combination of citrus oils and a little bit of that spearmint is very uplifting, also energizing, inspires creativity. The smell is really awesome for those dryer balls Darlene was talking about. So you can just put a few drops on your dryer balls, freshens up your laundry really well in the dryer. This one's great in the diffuser all by itself because it's this blend of really great oil. So just pop it in the diffuser. You can make a carpet refresher out of it. You can put it in your vacuum as a scent booster. You can put it on cotton balls in stinky places, like in the bottom of your garbage can, or put it in your kids' shoes or in the soccer bag or whatever it is. Oh yeah, I totally forgot to talk about lemon and any of the citruses really to get sticky things off. It's such a great use for that. And lemon is the one I typically use, but if I can't find lemon because it's out because everybody's drinking it in their water, then you can substitute another citrus oil and it works great. So those are my three, and I'll hand it over to the next person.
Thanks, Kate.
Okay. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead, Susan.
Okay. All right. I get the end of the show with all the blends. That's what I've looked just looking. I'm like, I have all the blends at the end. So I'm going to talk to you about Pan Away, but I also like to call this Pain Away. That's all you really need to remember if you're not sure what to do with it, because any kind of muscular joint thing, anything. So this is kind of bad, but if you think of, and I'm old, but like lots of people used Bengay when I was like younger, and like, yeah. So anything that you may want to use Bengay for, this is a better option for you to use. And so you can use this neat, which is just right out of the bottle, but I really prefer to use it with a carrier oil because typically if you're dealing with a muscular or a joint thing, you have to cover a little bit larger of an area. So it just goes a little bit farther when you can put some in your hand and put a carrier oil and then rub it on your shoulder, rub it on your knee, wherever it needs to go. So, so that one is great. And if you have a guy in your life, they're going to love this one. And that's all you need to do is just share this with them. And they're going to be like, what? Like they will love it. So that is Pan Away. So it has several different oils in it. You can look those up online. I'm not going to go through each of those, but you'll know that these are all blends. So you're going to have a combination of oils in there, but there is wintergreen in that one. So you can kind of, when I gave you the hint of Bengay, you knew that was kind of smelling like that, but it works much better. Okay. Raven. Okay. So Raven has some eucalyptus in it. It has peppermint. It is so powerful for using in the diffuser or rubbing on your chest. I am just on the tail end of one of the coughing things that has been going around. So I've been using Raven and Digize. I mentioned in the chat, I've used Digize all over my chest and back to help with my coughing. But Raven RC, those ones that have that eucalyptus in it, open your airways. They just are so refreshing. So, but even if you're not feeling sick or whatever, it is so great to diffuse at bedtime. I love laying on the pillow and breathing that in. It just relaxes me. It doesn't necessarily invigorate me like peppermint, but it relaxes me. So, so wonderful for kiddos. It's great for an Epsom salt bath. So make sure that you put your Epsom salts there and then put your drops in there, mix it up, and then add it to your water so that it distributes in the water really well. So, so Raven, really good for the nasal stuff and opening that up. So next one is probably Young Living's most popular or well-known specific oil to Young Living, which is our Thieves blend. So there is a great story that talks about how it got its name, but I'll just tell you, people tried to steal from other people and they rubbed a bunch of spices all over them to keep them alive during the plague so they wouldn't die from stealing from all the people. And that's what this recipe is built after. They shared the recipe with the oils and the spices, and that's what is in our Thieves. So if you can think about any time that you want to be dealing with immune support or keeping any kind of stuff out of your house, thieves is going to be the way to go. So I love that we have it in a Vitality. So you can add it to a vegetable capsule. You can actually drop it right under your tongue. It is spicy. So the first time you do this, it may wake you up and you're going to be like, whoa, but it is powerful and it's super effective. Also, you can use that mixed with coconut oil and rub it, all over the body. This is a great one to use for kiddos. I remember when I first got my kit, and my now 13-year-old son, we hadn't even adopted him yet. He was 2.5. And I would put thieves, roll it on his feet every day before he would go to preschool, because he was in this cycle of just getting sick all the time. And once I started doing that, we just put it on the bottom of his feet before we put his socks on. It was like end of story. We didn't go through that cycle again. So it is a great one for that. And so use it in your diffuser too. So topically, but in your diffuser, there's some amazing studies of how effective it is in clearing the air of things that you don't want in your air. So anyway, so those three. Then we're going to move on to Valor, which is another blend. So Valor, it's rich, but it is a nickname as the oil for courage. If you are feeling nervous, if you have somebody, especially a little person in your family that struggles with confidence, maybe anxiety, gets really stressed out when they have to speak in front of people, or maybe even play sports, Valor is a great one because it doesn't smell foo-foo. And so they're able to put it on. I love using it. I use it every morning on my wrists as part of Gary's Great Day protocol. But it is super grounding. It just really builds, gives you that courage and confidence that you need, especially nowadays. I feel like, man, we are under attack. So, okay. And the next one, I'm going through these really quick. So, peace and calming. So this one, it's like I want to say almost like it smells like a popsicle. I don't even know. It's like citrusy, but not, and it's so good. And I don't use it enough. And I am like, I just rediscovered it. This is what happens. You get into a habit of using certain oils and then you rediscover. And I've rediscovered peace and calming. So, so it is wonderful for toddler tantrums. So you will keep this one in your purse with a roller bottle on it. So that once somebody starts acting up, you're going to be like, come here, you're going to be rolling it on anybody that will stand still, or maybe not, you'll be capturing them. But it is very soothing when you have it in the diffuser, but also soothing when you breathe it in. So one of the favorites for little people for sure. So, and there's a little bit of orange and tangerine. So there, it kind of like is a different kind of creamsicle. That's what I'll leave you there. It's a little, and then last, this is actually, I would say out of the entire kit, this is probably my favorite. It is Stress Away, and I call it Mom Crack. So it is literally does exactly what it says. It takes all of the stress away. It helps you feel like you're on a deserted island. You just put it in your diffuser or smell it right from the bottle or dump it on your head. It will relax you. It will calm you. It will take your cares away. It will help alleviate, the stresses that might be in a room that other people don't even realize that they're experiencing. So powerful one. And I'll just give one little warning on this, that it is a photosensitive oil. So when you get your kit, don't just be like, I'm putting a bunch of stress away, and then you go out into the sunshine, because you will get burned. So make sure that you're applying it in areas where you're going to have, you can put it on your wrist, but make sure that you've got covering there for at least, I think it's 6 to 8 hours. So you just don't want to put a bunch on and then run out and enjoy the sunshine. So, so those are the oils that I was going to chat about.
Thank you so much for sharing. Oh my word, all of those. I mean, yeah, they're all amazing and all my favorites in their own way. Stress Away is my oil. I have used so much Stress Away the last few months. So in conclusion, I just want to say a few things. One is that oils are not a quick fix. They're not a Band-Aid. They're just a tool of wellness that we use and recommend that you use consistently to support your body, your emotions, and to just really keep you healthy. Also, put your oils, when you open this box, put your oils where you can see them every single day, whether it's on your bathroom counter or on your kitchen counter, on your nightstand, in your purse. Maybe don't put them in your purse unless you like dig in your purse all the time. But you can get a special bag for them. But my point is for you to use them. They don't do you any good looking pretty on a shelf. So put them where you're going to see them and be able to use them every single day. So when you get your box, if you don't have it yet, be sure that you open it like I showed you at the beginning of this workshop, and that you open all your bottles and you smell them and you grab your diffuser and you start your diffuser, and don't put them back in the box. Okay. They're not going to do you any good being pretty in the box. And they're not gold. Like we think that they're pretty close to being liquid gold, but they're not. They will benefit you and your family the most when you use them, you diffuse them, you apply them, you ingest them. That is the key. So quickly, I want to share again, this diffuser. This is the Desert Mist diffuser. You can get this beginner's box with this diffuser for $165 plus tax and shipping. And it is valued at nearly $439 retail. So it's an incredible value, an amazing way to get started. And this diffuser has a lot of different settings. It has a candle setting. It will run for up to 10 hours intermittently. It is amazing. Lots of different lights. It's fantastic. Love this one. Also, you can get the most gorgeous, beautiful Aria diffuser, and it also comes with the beginner's box. And this diffuser is wood and glass, as it appears, and it is $280 plus tax and shipping, and it is valued at like almost $742, I think. And so this can run up to 12 hours. This, my friends, is the luxury model diffuser. It is gorgeous. It is a showstopper. Everybody that comes in your house is going to be like, I need one of those. So it is beautiful. Highly recommend if you can do that. So when you purchase your premium starter beginner's box of oils, it unlocks your Young Living membership that will give you 24% off of retail pricing for an entire year. So you can order your beginner's box bundle either on a regular order, or you can order it through our loyalty rewards program. And I really highly recommend and encourage you to do it through loyalty rewards. Loyalty rewards is full of perks. You can get free gifts and loyalty points to spend on your future purchases. Plus, after you place just 2 consecutive loyalty orders, you will earn your first free gift, another diffuser. So you can have one in your living room and your bedroom, or in your kitchen and your bedroom. So that is an amazing perk. So if you do this on loyalty rewards, as we encourage you to do, your points back percentage goes up the longer you're on the program. And so if you order 50 PV, basically $50 each month, at least, you get 10% back the first 3 months. Then months 4 to 24, you get 20% back. And then when you're on the program for 25 months or longer, you get 25% back on every single thing that you buy on your loyalty rewards order. The savings here it's huge. So the value is incredible. So should you ever not want to order you on loyalty, you can just hop off. There's no extra fee, no hassle. It's literally no strings attached, and it's the best program to get the best bang for your buck. So I want to encourage you to get with the person who invited you to this workshop tonight, or who sent you the replay video, and they can help you get started. They can answer your questions, and they can walk with you on your wellness journey. So thank you so much for being here tonight. Thank you so much to my wonderful friends who shared, and we really appreciate each of you for being here. And we're just really happy that you're a part of our community. Y'all have an amazing evening. Thanks for being here. Bye.